I've been living in Japan for over 24 years, and since 2022, I've been holding restaurant pop-up events in Kyoto, Japan's most famous traditional city. It's been a wild adventure. Follow me to learn more about food culture in Japan. Okay, welcome back. This is Eric, and this is a recent road trip we did to Fukui prefecture, which is almost directly north of Kyoto by the Japan Sea coast and beside Ishikawa prefecture. And what is Fukui famous for? So some sightseeing places is Eiheiji Temple. So this is the head temple of Soto school of Zen Buddhism. Okay, so if you're into Buddhism, this is a famous landmark to see. Also, another famous tourist spot is Tojimbo Cliffs. Okay, so this is a rough patch of rock formations that stand out, and it's quite a sight. It's actually it's pretty scary because there's no guardrails or fences that prevent you from falling. So there are naturally accidents, and on a darker side, this is a famous suicide spot as well. Okay, but enough of that. So today, this time we went for the crab. Okay, so this is Echizen crab, so Echizen is the old name for Fukui, and it's one of the famous crab types in Japan. Okay, and just a note, so the male crabs, another common name in Japanese is called Zuai-gani. Okay, and the female crabs are also called Koppe-gani. And the female crabs are a lot smaller than the male ones, so that's something to note. Okay, so we went by car, and on Google it says 2 hours and 17 minutes, but actually it took us closer to 2.5 hours, maybe because it was raining, but we took the side streets, or the smaller streets, so not the highway. So it took us almost 3 hours. Sorry, it took us almost 3 hours to get there. Okay, so we went to a place called Yamafuji. This is how it looks like, kind of a modest-looking restaurant. The restaurant's on the left side, and I believe the right side is where they keep the crabs in the tanks and things like that. Okay, and sorry, there's not a lot of footage of the ride there. It was raining hard, and it was cold and it was windy, so there's not much footage. Okay, so this is how it looks. You see the rain, and we're entering the restaurant now. We're at the entrance. There's a menu and the tank full of crabs right there for you to see. Boom. All right, very nice. Okay, and then look at the menu. This is very interesting. Okay, so the left page is for 8,800 yen is the basic set menu. Okay, so you get one whole crab plus rice. You get a small grilled fish and miso soup. Okay, and the prices down below is very interesting. So you can upgrade to a larger size, and you can see there's 8 sizes. Okay, so the biggest one is 38,500 yen, which is over $300. Okay, so almost $340 maybe. All right, so and on the left, the page on the right, you can also order a la carte. Okay, so if you don't want any rice or soup, you can choose by just ordering one whole boiled crab. So from the top is a boiled crab. Second on the top is raw. Okay, so have a crab completely raw, or grilled. Third from the top is grilled, or also you can do half and half. Okay, so half raw and half grilled. Okay, and accordingly you can choose the sizes there as well. All right, so what is the difference between the sizes? Okay, so the lady was very nice. She brought out the 2 crabs. So the one on the bottom here is the base price, 8,800 yen. And the crab on the top is the one grade higher, so the 13,000 yen crab. And you can see it's a noticeable difference. So all of us decided to get the bigger crab, okay, because we pretty hungry too. All right, so meal starts with a little appetizer. This is a mozuku. This is almost like a seaweed, a pickled, sort of a sour vinegared seaweed. Okay, and naturally we had to have beer to go with the crab, and low-key kanpai. Cheers. And here's a crab. Okay, and this is the sashimi. Look at that, very nice, looking very excellent. It was delicious. Honestly, though, I think everyone preferred the crab miso. So the brains and the guts. So in Japanese, it's called crab miso of the grilled crab rather than the raw crab. The grilled crab tastes a lot better. And the main event, so one whole crab for each person. And my goodness, this was probably the first time in my life that I've had such a big crab all to myself. But we all pigged out. And of course, crab miso, mixing the meat into the miso is a standard. Also, having it with rice is also standard. Nice thing is this tag here, this yellow tag. It shows you this is this crab was officially caught in Echizen port. So it's a seal of authenticity. And we were completely exhausted after this meal because it took so much time. It took us almost an hour and a half to finish just picking all the meat out and things like that. Okay, then after lunch we went to a nearby souvenir shop. You can see they sell crab here. Pretty expensive, look at that, $200, $300 for crab. And you can choose various boiled crabs to buy. Okay, so if you have a chance, please go to Fukui. It's a once-in-a-lifetime experience. Well, not once in a lifetime, but it's a great experience. I totally recommend it.